Day 16. Today I'm going to start off by clearing the porch in the front, and then in a little bit my dad's going to come up with the backhoe and we're going to get some plant life around the house pulled. I mentioned before, my folks live next door. My dad's got a backhoe, so I'm pretty lucky in that sense. These two Photinia plants right here, I really don't want to take them down, but we just kind of got no choice here. The roof line itself right now is 10 feet 6 inches. There's a 6-inch overhang, which is basically nothing from the porch. We're gonna go and do it at 12 feet. We're gonna make the roof line at 12 feet, so we have a bit of an overhang on the porch itself. I mean, this is what we got here. There's no overhang, and the porch gets super wet when it rains. So a little bit of an overhang would be great. Anyway, it's like 12 feet. I mean, look what that's gonna do to the roof. I mean, I'm gonna be having that plant growing up into the roof. It's just gonna mess up the gutters. They've already been pretty problematic as far as keeping stuff off the roof right there. And there's this. And then we got all this out here, this rosemary bush. There's some roots over here from an old cypress tree that I cut down. The cypress trees, they were going way up, getting pretty close to the lines up there. They were just out of control, like crazy tall, and the ant infestation problem that we had because of them was just insane. It was absolutely insane. I can't even put it into words. And there's a wisteria plant here that I've cut back a while back. I cut all the hell, but I mean, it started growing up into the eave here. Those are things I couldn't pull out. I'll get it once I expose that. It's just out of control. I'm all for coexisting with nature, but there's a difference between coexisting with nature and letting nature take over and destroy your house. And I feel like that's a lot of what we experienced moving into this place. 3 years ago, I can't even put into words when we moved in how bad the ant problem was and how much plant life was touching this house. Having to do this project, it's beaten me down to the point where I'm just done. I don't want any plant life whatsoever touching this house. I want to see foundation on all four corners, and I don't want to see anything green touching this place. I'm over it. It's done. I want this shit gone. And then right here, there was an old electric fence kind of setup thing going on here that I broke out. But what I'm getting at here is, at one point this had gotten so out of control that you couldn't even see the house or touch it or get anywhere near this spot here. And you can see at some point the house got painted and this bush was so out of control they didn't even bother painting the fucking house. And then not to mention some of the siding's starting to go bad over here. The plant life just went too far. And in the same sentence, not only is it you know, I gotta do something about this for the roof that's there, but it's like, how am I supposed to work on this as it is with all this stuff here? We got a lot of stuff out here. Oh man, we got a lot of stuff out here. So I'm cleaning up over here and I find this piece of wood. And when we moved in, we were instructed that when it rains, all kinds of water comes off the roof right here. I mean, it's just a downpour. But if you get the stick and you wedge it up just right, it continues the flow, so it keeps moving and doesn't come down right here. Anyway, this will be the last time we see this stick. We're not going to have this problem anymore. We decided that we're going to get rid of these two pillars. The reason, what we've always done with these, the whole idea with this here, is this is where we stack some firewood close to the house. Well, anyway, with the attitude lately of eliminating our bug problem, stacking up firewood next to the house is not an option anymore. So this only promotes us to do the activity that we're trying to prevent to begin with. So I think what we'll end up doing is somewhere over in here we'll put a spot to keep some wood, and what we'll do here is once these pillars are gone and we get the roof situated, I think we'll cut into the deck a couple of feet back and start some stairs, and then the last step of the stair will be flush with the eave that will be here after the work is done. And then on the other side we want to do the same thing where we have stairs on that end of the deck as well. So these pillars have been good, they've been practical, but they've served their purpose. That was easy. Stay here and watch. Check it out. I'll do that. Whoa. That come undone? Looking good. Well, I can't say it enough. God, I love having access to a backhoe. It makes life so much easier. It makes these super hard projects just kind of go by like a breeze. So once again, the house has a whole new look. One more facelift. We've been doing a lot of facelifts around here. When it comes to this wall, I can't even tell you how happy I am to see all this stuff gone. The stuff over here has been nothing but a major nuisance from day one moving in. I like the look of this. Clean, empty, just a house. I like it. These are all the plants from up in front of the house. The two big photinium plants that were right in front of the house and the rosemary plant all ended up down here for the goats, so we won't have to feed them for a couple of days. They're in hog heaven. So it was about 9 hours of work today altogether. Probably about a total of 4.5 hours with the tractor, between knocking everything down and picking it up, and then all the stuff on the deck, clearing that off. There was a lot of stuff on the deck. A lot of stuff. Can't believe how much crap we got. Anyway, 9 hours. It's a pretty good day. It's hot. Tomorrow's the 4th. It'd be nice to just kind of chill from here on out. So, see you on the next work day.